A student asked to use the bathroom and never came back. What we found made national news. Zoe raised her hand during my English class asking if she could use the bathroom. She was this quiet 13-year-old who always looked exhausted. I nodded and watched her slip out of the classroom with her backpack, which seemed weird, but I didn't think much of it. Kids always took their bags to the bathroom. After 10 minutes passed, I figured she was just taking her time. After 20 minutes, I started getting worried. After 30 minutes, I told my class to read silently and went looking for her. The girls' bathroom was completely empty. No Zoe. I checked the stalls twice, even knocked on the doors. That's when I noticed fresh scuff marks on the floor near the maintenance closet at the end of the hallway, the one that was supposed to be locked at all times. The door was slightly open. Not much, just a crack, but enough that I could see light coming from inside. I pushed it wider and found myself staring at a normal maintenance closet, mops and cleaning supplies and industrial buckets. But there were scuff marks here too, dragged across the concrete floor toward the back wall. I walked deeper into the closet, and that's when I saw it. Behind a metal shelving unit was another door, this one completely hidden from view unless you knew to look for it. It was propped open with a brick. My heart was pounding as I pulled the shelf aside and stepped through. It was a small room, maybe 10 feet by 10 feet, with no windows. 4 sleeping bags were laid out on the floor, food wrappers everywhere, empty water bottles, backpacks filled with clothes. In the corner was Zoe, sitting with 3 other students I recognized from school. A boy named Isaac from the 9th grade, a girl named May from 8th, and a little boy I didn't recognize who couldn't have been older than 8. Zoe's face went completely white when she saw me. "Please don't tell anyone," she whispered. Her voice cracked. "Please, Miss Rivera, they'll split us up." I stood there frozen, trying to process what I was seeing. "Zoe, what is this? How long have you been here?" She started crying. 6 weeks, ever since we got evicted. My mom's been staying in her car trying to save money for a deposit on a new apartment, but there's not enough room for all of us. So me and my little brother Danny sleep here. She pointed to the little boy. "We leave before anyone comes in the morning and come back after school. The janitors know. They've been helping us." Isaac spoke up next, his voice quiet. "My parents kicked me out 3 months ago when I told them I was gay. I've been sleeping here for 2 months. Zoe found me and said I could stay. May wouldn't look at me. Foster home. My foster dad, he was bad. I ran away. Been here 5 weeks." My hands were shaking. These kids had been living in my school, in a hidden room, for weeks and months, and nobody had done anything about it. "The janitors know?" Zoe nodded. "Mr. Williams leaves us food sometimes. Sandwiches from the cafeteria that were going to get thrown away. Mrs. Johnson lets us use the gym showers before school if we're quick. They said the school has a policy where they have to report homeless students to authorities, and that usually means family separation or getting sent back to bad situations. They've been protecting us." I looked around the room again. These children had created a survival system in a hidden room behind a maintenance closet because the adults in their lives had failed them. Isaac was doing his homework by flashlight. May had stuffed animals arranged on her sleeping bag. Danny had drawings taped to the wall. They'd made this cold, dark room into something that felt safe because nowhere else was. I pulled out my phone and Zoe started panicking. "Please don't call. Please. They'll take Danny away from me. We'll be separated." I looked her in the eyes. "I'm calling someone, but I'm also calling the news. Before anyone can cover this up." Within an hour, police arrived for a welfare check, but I'd also contacted every local news station I could find, and 2 of them showed up with cameras before the principal could control the situation. The story exploded by that evening. Students living in hidden room at school, janitors helping them because district policy prioritized reporting over helping. 4 children who'd been forging late passes, hiding in the building after hours, eating leftover cafeteria food, showering in gym locker rooms before dawn, and the kicker that made everyone furious was in the school board meeting footage from 2 months earlier. The same time these kids were sleeping on concrete floors, the district had just approved $3.8 million for a new football stadium. The national coverage was relentless. The district got sued by multiple advocacy groups. Policy changes happened within weeks. But what got me was the comment from our superintendent during a press conference. We had no idea this was happening, except the janitors knew. I'd found attendance records showing Zoe had been marked present for 0-period classes that didn't exist. Someone had been helping these kids game the system to survive, and administration had looked the other way. 3 administrators were fired.